Hello, how you guys doing this week? I'm excited to be back with the podcast. My name is Diego Solis. I'll be um with you guys today in this podcast called Hug Your Soul, a podcast about immigration and mental health. So today I just want to talk about experiences. I think it's the most important thing. Talk about experiences, learn more about people, learn more about struggles, learn more about complications that people have, learn more about how to get stronger, learn more about how people can make a great impact in your life and how you can make a great impact in their lives. So, as I was talking about in the last episode, I was talking about my cousin Angie that moved to the US in February. So she's an amazing person, not just for saying that she's my cousin. No, I'm not saying it only because she's my cousin, but because just in general. She was there for me when I was struggling, when I was little. I was really struggling when I was 13, 14 years old. She was there for me. She took me to a psychologist because I was really struggling. She was the person with the initiative of doing that for me. And I'm really grateful for that. That helped me a lot. That helped me to talk about my problems and let everything out. So, she had a lot of moving in her life. She moved to a lot of countries. She moved to Panama, moved to Costa Rica, moved to Germany, and moved to Spain. I moved in Guatemala too. Panama, Costa Rica, Guatemala, and Germany, and then the U.S., which is right now. It's really, I think that's really hard. Like, for a person to get adapted to a country that live in that to get adapted to another. Something's really, really hard. And that's why I'm really impressed. And everybody should be impressed with that. So, yep. So she started studying, then moved to Costa Rica, moved to Panama. She kept studying over there, and after that, she finished school. She moved to Costa Rica for her master, for a master degree. So, she was in Costa Rica for about 2 years. I'm pretty sure. No, a year and a half. She was there for a year and a half because the master was actually 2 years, but the thing that she got a job in a place called Sieca, and that helped her a lot, which is the Secretariat for Central American Economic Integration. She got that job when she was 22 years old, I think, and kept studying. And she finished 1 year in Costa Rica. She had a roommate. It was really hard. I cannot imagine how hard it was for my own because, as I mentioned, my cousin Walter is in another country as well. And my grandparents, all their grandkids left. I was in the U.S. My cousin was in Costa Rica, then was in Panama, then was in Guatemala, then was in Germany, and now is in the U.S. with me. And she works in D.C., something that she wasn't like really expecting to happen, but it happened. Now we're here, we're close. We're just a couple minutes away, which is amazing. And my other cousin, which is in France. But yeah, um, yeah, I think it's that's like amazing to being able to adapt to a country real quick. Uh, yeah. So in the it was really hard when she moved to Panama. She missed her family. She told me we kept we kept contact a lot. She spent just a couple months there and then moved to Costa Rica. Costa Rica spent a year there. She didn't have the language barrier. Actually, it was something that didn't really affect her, and she told me that it was really hard to meet new people, of course, because like you don't know that people and you know how they are, and a lot of people in countries and communities they know each other for a long time, so like they have that connection, they have that strong bond, and you just get there like nobody knows you, and they want to you want to make friends, like it's just hard, but yeah, she did awesome um by getting adapted to the country quickly in Costa Rica and Guatemala. Similar, do similar lifestyles, so didn't really affect her. But yeah, after she moved to uh, Guatemala, she had an interview with that company, and that company I think it was like an internship that she got for like 3 months. Uh, she was like 22. She's like in a really big company in Central America. So she got a shot there. She had an opportunity to prove herself, and she did it. She got another contract, an extension of 3 months. And she was living in Guatemala. She had better opportunities, better economic position, more stability than she had at Costa Rica, because she used to live with a scholarship. They used to pay for her housing and dining and for school. And then she went to study to Germany for a while. Oh, I think it was like a summer program, I'm pretty sure, because it didn't last long. It was about 3 months. But yeah, she left. She was working actually. She used to wake up in the morning, like really early in the morning, and go to bed early because of the difference of times. Time difference. It was really rough for her, and also the language barrier, because she didn't speak German and English wasn't her first language, but she did speak it. She's just like a really smart person, and I'm really like proud of her. And she's someone that give me an example of how setting up goals can help you to succeed in life. Imagine like being 20, 25 years old and working for the International Development Bank with a good contract and a good economic position. She wants to keep studying more, of course. She want to get her PhD soon. But yeah, when she was in Germany. She didn't hang out with a lot of people. She had a roommate, and she was nice. They got along, but other than that, basically she was her only friend. But she tried to focus more on the school and not on a social relationship. And she told me that is something that she regrets, because she couldn't like explore or like find out more about um the German culture and lifestyle, and that's something that she should have improved. That's what she told me. And then she got back to Guatemala to her job. She was working online when she was in Germany. So it was something that was in the way too. Like she wouldn't be able to go out and enjoy because she was working as well. She was studying and she was working at the same time. And then she went back to Guatemala and she had like her own studio apartment, I think, I'm pretty sure. And she was working there, got a better contract, of course. Like I think it was like a 2 years long contract that she got. And then she was just finishing her master when she made an application for the IDV, and she thought that she wouldn't get it because it's like a really hard place to get a job when you don't have even your master degree. Um, she was just like, I'm gonna just like try. I'm gonna just apply and see what happens. And she has applied for another better position at her other job at the CIECA, and applied to both. She was like sure that she was gonna get another position at CIECA, but she used to give her like a 1% or 5% of probability of getting the job at IDB. She wasn't even expecting it. She didn't even tell me that she applied for it. But yeah, she applied. She had a first interview, got another interview with more people, another interview, and then they just told her, Angie, you got the job, and you're moving this date. She told me, so happy when she told me, and just like had a lot of joy. And she told me that here is the country that she got adopted more quickly because she met a lot of people. She had a lot of friends at the ITV. There are a lot of people that speak Spanish, one of the main languages there. And because it's the International Development Bank, Inter-American Development Bank, so a lot of people speak Spanish, a lot of Hispanics there. And yeah, she created a lot of connections, a lot of relationships. She have me here. She has me here too. Like we hang out a lot during the week, every weekend. I see her a lot, and yeah, that it helped me a lot too because it made me feel closer from home. With the people that I grew up with, and the people that have all my trust. You know, she's my sister. I tell everybody that I have a little sister and an older sister, a older brother and a younger brother. Even though the Angie and Walter are not my cousins, I love them as my siblings. Even though the Angie and Walter are not my siblings, I love them as my siblings. Yeah, I think it was like a crucial part that she had family here and that um she wasn't the only one here. She at me. She wasn't alone. She had family. No, not like when she moved to Costa Rica. Not like when she moved to Panama or Guatemala or Germany. And yeah, now she's doing really well. Got adopted and have a really good job, really good position. And I'm really proud of her for doing all that in less than 5 years. She's amazing. Like, that's something that I would like to do, of course, and seems really amazing. Thank you so much for listening today, guys. I'll be back next week with another podcast. My name is Diego. I'm glad for having you here today, guys, and having you as my listeners. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll be back soon. Have a great day.